killing 2K like all day, bro. So,
Fam, when you said, yeah, let me just finish this 2K thing, I said, yeah, this guy wants to finish 2K, bro. I'm like, you know what? Say less. Let me grab a little food and then chill for a bit.
we was up by 20 in it, and like I play, bro. I'm a lead.
Was that live?
Yeah. I'm playing like quite a high level on 2K now. It's got to a real. It's getting a bit sweaty sometimes, bro. Like it's because like guys will like have builds. Like I just played. I'm a center. I'm a 7'1" Wilt Chamberlain type center.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Free throws, but he's the ultimate defender. Yeah, but if I have to switch onto someone on a free, it's game because like my guy can defend the out. Like, but people need to know to switch with me because.
Oh, is it a team thing? Like five players and five?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
like,
sick.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like get in that 2K league, fam. It's a long graft, but like one day I will do.
100. They do their competitions now.
Yeah, but I play center, which is like it's weird that I'm 5'6", but I have But no, like listen.
Can you bag threes? Can you bag threes on that game though? Can you bag threes?
What, hit threes?
Yeah.
My guy can't hit threes.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but my guy can block. I got 10 blocks in the last game, fam.
No, but like, because some people be like, oh, nah, man needs a, you know what I mean?
What,
so,
yeah,
AD thing.
Right. Last year I built a Blake Griffin type, yeah?
I remember that one too, yes.
Dominated it. The year before, I remember I've been playing 2K since 2011, all right?
Yeah.
The best player I had online was, I called it Aaron Newton, yeah? Like, I could, like, it's when you could, like, make, and so I was a bit younger, and I hit, like, 35 a game, 10 assists, like, all the time. But I don't want to play point guard because it's his bait.
That's the most popular position, isn't it?
Yeah, and no one, if you've got 5 point guards on a team,
yeah.
No one's gonna.
I'd rather play like a power forward.
That's a good position. No one chooses that position, so that's a decent position. It depending if you go with a stretch 4 though, or an old school block 4.
I'd rather go for a stretch 4 because I can do both.
Yeah,
I would rather be like a Kyle Kuzma
Mm-hmm.
or a Draymond Green.
Yeah,
but then I have to pick because then I'm like, fam, man could be a KD or Tim Duncan.
Can I tell you one problem with that player and that type with 2K? Yeah, you will get put if like it's small ball and you get like 4 point guards. Yeah, you will play center against someone.
100%.
No. But you would play center against someone like my guy. Yeah, who's 7'1" and he's like a 97, bro.
It's like what you call it, playing. It's like flipping, Draymond Green flipping ball, like them ones.
Yeah, that's that.
Because Ball's been balling recently.
Right, I'm just saying KD in disguise. Like I've never seen a guy 7'3" pull up on a dime. Like other than, I've never been able to see a 7'3" guy run the court, like unless Paul Zingis can do it, but I'm talking with the
handle.
With just the touch, like he's got a finesse touch, bro. He's got a finesse touch.
100%. Did you know that they had a protest today?
America?
No, here, like near my yard.
But what about the
K-Dog.
Yeah, oh mate.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I've already pressed record, by the way. You know that.
Yeah, man. That's
But bro, like I literally found out, I think today, yeah. Like I saw snaps. They literally walked past my main door, the main road. Like I'm near the main road. They literally walked past. I said, "Wow,
that's good though."
Yeah. So it wasn't many people. It was about. It looked like around 30 plus, around 30, 40. Police was there, of course. If people don't know, listening, we're talking about the hit and run situation that was near the main hospital in Bristol, with a with how old is he? 18, 19?
I'm not too sure how old he is, but
I
like,
think he's around that age. Guy called K Dog. Brutally assaulted, hit and run. He had to restructure his face. Did you hear
yeah,
that? Yeah,
it's disgusting what happened to him, man.
yeah. Especially if everyone was posting it, and then you messaged me, it was like, I think I recognize this guy, or like a few other people, and I was like, raw, like.
Well, he like the thing is, yeah. Like I went on, like we were trying to find out. I thought I see it and I sent it to you. Yeah. And no, I see it. No, so basically, I was speaking to Jamal. Yeah. And then Jamal was like, "Yo, like this needs to be on the news." So I went, "We need to send this to Bristol Live." So we tagged Bristol Live in the thing, thinking that, and then me and you started talking about it. I just think, like, in this day and age, yeah, from a white man's perspective, from the shit, yeah, and for anyone's perspective, why is like this? I just, bruv, I'm not even like, I don't know what goes through someone's mind to do something like that to another human being.
I'm confused on how it's just done on road.
Bruv, he's an NHS worker as well, man. Like, so it's not as like he's probably stressed enough as it is with COVID going on, being inside a hospital.
Yeah. Did they? I don't think they classified where he actually works in the NHS, like what like position he has, what his job role is. But
Yeah, and like,
I
but
hope
I hope real success comes to him through the calm, like basically, like from all the press what he's getting at the moment, K Dog. Yeah, I really hope that can boost his music and to do what he wants to do. And
yeah. This is gonna be this is a traumatic time, but
it's a traumatic
hopefully,
time. But I really hope something good can come out of
yeah,
it.
100%, because now that if he does bring out music,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a light towards it, and a lot of people, I think a lot of us in general hope that it's about the whole situation what he's gone through, but hopefully that is, but maybe in a project, maybe not in a single, because I don't think that's the right way to. It's kind of taking advantage of the situation, what's going on currently.
It would take him a while to actually like digest the whole situation, but
100%. Did you see what they did at Sky? Was it Sky News or BBC or some shit?
what was it, the M word?
The N word, bruv. Yeah, man. The woman actually said that. I was bare confused. I said, "Wait, what?" Like,
I'm telling you that like it looked like something out of Little Britain or something.
100%, bro.
Yeah,
They could have done that. I think personally, yeah, they literally wanted to say it. Just wanted to say it.
They could say they could do racial slurs. That's one. Or like,
or just say the N word. Just say the N word.
Yeah. But
it's long, fam.
Whoever wrote that script, like if she said it because it said M word and then she said it, she's an idiot.
Do you think, yeah, the reporter was meant to be a black person, not a white person?
It doesn't matter what type of person's doing the report. Like, it just
because
matters.
I think the person that wrote that script was hoping that a black person would be
that saying that word on daytime TV, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Like
they don't think anyway. They don't think.
Why? Like, why did it even get that? Because that was a pre-recorded thing as well, man. BBC Bristol.
Oh yeah, that was yeah, definitely.
Like, listen, the person who edited that in BBC Bristol deserves to get like suspended or something, man. I don't want
Bristol. It's not Bristol.
Right, no, but what would happen? It would be the production houses, isn't it? So we've got a BBC down White Ladies Road.
Yeah, that's true. I thought that was just radio, but yeah, I hear you still.
Well, there will be a production house in Bristol. Or man, it would be Manchester or Bristol, or like maybe a production house. They might have got third party to do it. You never know, but it was stupid, man.
Stupid, bro. Yeah, they literally went to Monk's Park, start the protest, and walked down near my yard. everything. So
like I've been reading a lot of shit during this quarantine. Like,
same, bro.
and,
Same.
no, but like obviously, like we ain't spoken in a while, innit? And obviously,
100.
like since we spoke last, I like obviously the George Floyd happened, just like a lot of shit in it.
Fam, did you hear what they did in New York, bro?
What about?
This ain't even about Black Lives Matter, bro.
Mm,
We're 89-year-old Asian woman
mm.
burnt.
Yeah, but I've seen the news in America at the moment towards China, yeah, and it's very well,
Fam,
it's very bad.
if this is getting involved now with Asians, yeah, there's gonna be a full-on war with ethnic minorities.
No, but what's no, bro. Listen, yeah. Have you been watching? Like, I ain't got anything against like China or anything. I ain't got any view on. But on the matter is, like, if you're talking about a country, I know we got that guy digressing a little bit, but if you talk on war and stuff like that, because China's land is getting destroyed, fam. Yeah, you know, with all the floods.
Yeah.
With global warming, that's causing madnesses there, man. Madnesses. So what they're doing, they got 1.4 billion people to put like
top 5, innit?
Yeah. So, like, did you hear about the clashes what they had with India yesterday, fam?
No, I haven't read about that yet.
48 Indian soldiers got killed, fam. Shot and
what in China?
On the border, fam. China have started to make a move and shit. This like, so, but the like I was reading yesterday. I'm really big on like finding out what's happening. I don't want to like. I can't ever go. China are doing this. China are doing that. But when state facts of certain,
that's completely different now. That's completely different.
It's like, because I wanted to ask you as well, innit? So I see. I don't know if you see this, but I see that America has sent like billions of dollars worth of weapons to Philippines to secure their border, because China are making a move on the South Sea. So I don't. This is, people shouldn't think of, like, if someone burns someone in New York because someone's Asian, yeah, like, you do not know the deep, like, these people do not know like the deep rooted parts of, like, people need to do research before they even think about saying certain stuff, because it's deeper than, it's like, I don't, if someone's doing racial attacks on Asians and stuff like that, the racism is dividing the world, but at the moment, everyone is just getting, I don't know, like, there's obviously a lot of things going behind on the scenes within governments and stuff.
100%. Like, with that whole China thing, I think they're taking advantage of what's going on with COVID. By the sounds of it, like, they're like, you know what, this is an advantage for us because of this, that, and the fourth. So we'll do a little 1-2 thing, but at the same time, because I think that this is what I'm thinking with the whole thing. What happened in America is that, because where I'm looking in New York, there's obviously Chinatown and all these other things. Asians are very popular, you know. So, and also you will get some people in certain areas that are very racially aggressive. But I need to read up on it a little bit more. But when I saw that little title, I said, what in God's name? And you know China Mac? Is it China Mac? He used to be a rapper, but he went jail and he came out and he became like a content creator. Man did a protest literally outside the feds, little post, and just raggo, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on there, but at the same time,
it's right.
This whole racial thing is mad.
But this child, like, people need to realize, to not bring racism with it. Like, this is, like, I believe, like, people who are racist are uneducated about other cultures, right?
100%.
Yeah.
There's classism and arrogance.
There's just complete arrogance, like you said. But with this whole China thing, you've got to really look into the details of why this is happening. Yeah, their supreme, like, is he a supreme leader? Like their leader is like a supreme. His title is like supreme leader, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah, I
Because
believe
it's a
so.
communist party, so it's
What, China? Yeah.
yeah,
China.
yeah. So what they're trying to do with their socialism and stuff like that, they're trying to push that on the outside of their borders now. So they're trying to put that on Taiwan. They're trying to, like, Russia yesterday, like, this is the most shocking thing I've ever seen yesterday. Russia have like they're not sending like China weapons anymore, and it's for Putin's done a message saying like it's for the good of China that they don't send them weapons.
It's dumb, bro. I don't know
But
what's going
anyway,
on with that.
I could talk to you about that all day. I do a lot of
Yeah, I need to read up on that still, that whole China and Philippines thing, because as you know, we've been on trying to get our own independence for years. So that whole thing, like, I've been reading up on just
Read
history
about
alone.
the disputes in the South China. If you want to learn on the Philippines, yeah, look into the disputes on the South China Sea with the Philippines at the moment, because what's happening is China are trying to claim Philippines water, innit? So Philippines are like, you gotta see, you got a load of fish in there, innit?
Trust me. That's why
Yeah.
you got bare fishermen in us.
Yeah, but then if they take that sea, then it'll be completely.
We have no seafood food supply, like that type of food. Like, we only have we have like obviously meat and stuff. We get that imported or we grow our own. But like, one of the main dishes or one of the main foods that we use in Philippines is a lot of seafood. So we have a lot of fish markets and stuff like that, seafood markets, and that's more than meat. You know what I'm saying? We obviously, vegetables is something as well. Like, so, and a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of villages that are not like in the modern day era, that just live kind of outskirts, they use seafood a lot. So that will affect, like, whether it be meat or whatever, but seafood is a part of that diet. So that's gonna
Oh, sorry, it was a bit.
no, go on.
Going back to your let's say, going back to your point earlier, saying about a Asian person getting attacked in USA. Yeah. I believe people need to look into the facts of that. They can't class all. It's like, you can't go to a black person and say like they are certain, because they might be from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like saying, like, it's like, I can't believe that someone would be naive enough to do that when there's more places in Asia than China.
100%. I think it's because of obviously education, but I think it's also that a lot of people don't like a lot of people, mainly white, as we've known, don't like other races due to history. If you know what I'm saying? This is what I've kind of noticed a little bit, but at the same time, I can't really say that, because other races as well, like Asians, like blacks, don't necessarily sometimes, due to their own history, don't like other races as well, because they've been either taken advantage of or whatever. So
it's like there's two different things. There's obviously racial identity, and then there's someone's nationality in it. And like, with what's going on in Hong Kong at the moment, they want one type of system, but they're calling, and then the Chinese people are calling the Hong Kong system systemic. Yeah,
that's because they've had their own independence, in it, from China.
Yeah, but it's like they got a treaty what was meant to be 2050 that Hong Kong is handed over by British independent. Like, it was British. It is Britain's fault. This is another thing that Britain got involved in, what is called another dispute. Did you get what I'm saying? So, like,
it's crazy.
100, 200 years worth of pain, suffering. It might not hit the nail like then, but it might hit the nail on 200 years later or 70 years later. It's like, what did you think of the Wiley
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know. That's a great segue because boy, that whole thing there, Jesus Christ. Because I was like, I got what he's trying to say.
I
Um,
get what you're trying to say, but
I,
it's
but I think the use of Jewish people, like the
I
use of
hardly
the
do
word
that.
of like he used Jewish people as in a general sense.
That's what we're saying. It's like we're saying about Asian people. You can't.
Yeah, I think it's because we all know if you read up on and look at history or
Mhm,
of business in general, there are
mm,
a lot of Jewish people that are in the top. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? But at the same time, it can't you can't really justify that because there are other races that rule certain other businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's their own net. You know what I'm saying? You could say they are gatekeepers, but you can't generalize the Jewish community because, fam,
There's
that history alone is deep. You know what I'm saying?
it's what he's trying to do. Yeah, I can see what he's tried to do, and he's seen it in a certain way, and he said, yeah, he is obviously fuming as well with obviously his manager,
Mm.
but he can't like this is within business, he can't generally say about him being Jewish has anything to do with them business related. Obviously, if there is a lot of Jewish people within the music community, like you can't generalize them because there's a lot of white people, there's a lot of black people, there's a lot of Asian people.
Yeah,
It's it's just
it's a weird time. We're in a weird time.
right,
Like what's been going on in the last few weeks with K Dog, now Wiley, now this, now we get what you're saying, what's going on in Asia, like what the disputes over there, what's going on, what causes that history wise, like there's bad shit, bro. Everything's being like read up on and everything, and it's like
but
at the
you've got to do your like when someone like when I've seen like a lot of posts on social media from like my black friends saying like white people do your research on the so what did I whenever since that George Floyd thing, what did I do? I read about certain things in history to do
But
with
you've known that for years, if you know what I'm saying. Like
yeah
you've trained yourself. I wouldn't say trained yourself, but it's a conscious thing that you've put yourself around and been like, you know what? I will
listen
do my reading. I do my history. I do this and that forth. A lot of people that are white won't be able to do that because of their arrogance, what they've experienced, and so forth. Which is why we have to keep putting that into their head to be like, you know what? I actually do need to because this whole thing is getting crazier by the minute.
but with migration over the years yeah right
Mm.
if you actually look at where humans are from, I can say, yeah, I'm British because I got a British passport, all of that bollocks, yeah.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, yeah, what happened 2,000 years ago? Rome fucking conquered everywhere, yeah,
Yeah, Rome basically ruled the world. You know?
exactly. And then there's hidden there's parts of history where it's like, what was I can't think of the people's names, but it's like the people that rule I can't think of their names, but there was like when they chipped off the noses, like the white people over time chipped off the noses of certain like sculptures and stuff to not show the nose that it could have been
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
a different race or like do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's involved in I forgot the time frame, but that's also almost like related to what's going on. Like, remember this over closer to like Spanish Inquisition.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
see, yeah, I ain't done my full research. I can't talk too much on the Spanish Armada.
yeah, yeah. I
But
only read a
they
little.
research.
Yeah, I've only done a little bit of reading on it when it's like obviously one of the main reasons they created it was to make sure that they stop killing their own that actually believe in Christianity. So
It was all to do with it was all to do with different religions now.
yeah,
But
that's whole that, but still, that they classify they switched it. The way they did it was to clarify this is Christian, this
mm,
is not, and they did it by color. Okay, so
like
It's mad. It's mad. I know, but
Like it's going to be a weird where it's going to be a weird world we're going to be living in.
man, I think 2021 will be the deciding factor of what's gonna happen.
I don't think 2021, fam. I think this is going to be a 5-year, 6-year thing. Like I
Sure,
reckon,
could be,
right?
especially
Like
with the pressure that everyone else is doing.
I believe that it's like how like obviously conspiracy theories are always there in it. So like conspiracy theories about this, that, the other. But obviously, did you see the other day in the news about the Pentagon saying that that Bob Lazar was right, fam?
Nah, I ain't seen that.
So the Pentagon have now released their alien space. They've unlocked like it's great, bro. It's changed my whole perspective on fucking life, bro. Because Bob Lazar, do you know Bob Lazar what he said about? Yeah, do you know Bob Lazar is?
No,
Bro,
I
so
don't.
Bob Lazar worked at Area 51, fam. Yeah,
Swear. What?
yeah, he was working on like they said he come out in the media in 1989 saying that he'd been working on a jet propulsion system, what is anti-gravity, this, that, the other. It's like it's never what they've seen before. It's away from this earth. It's element 115 if you look on the periodic table now, because they figured it out, yeah.
Yeah.
They figured it out. They come out, we know when they done that the massive super collider things, you know, like in
Yeah.
2008. Yeah. So that's how they figured out like they figured out a lot of heavier chemical, like heavier metals, this, that, the other. Yeah. The Pentagon come out last week saying Bob Lazar, who worked at Area 51, saying he worked on a jet propulsion system like flying saucers, are real, and the US Army have got 9 to 12 operating crafts. Yeah. So basically, what the US Navy have done is reverse engineered this jet propulsion system, what they found. Yeah, they ain't gonna tell where they got it from, this, that, the other. But with everything what's going on now, isn't it funny that they only released that last week when like this China shit started popping off? It's bro, I'm telling you,
Wow, bro.
this like, look into that as well, like because obviously a lot of conspiracy theories come. There will be some relative truth to the matter, but like that one, I've always thought was gonna be a bit of a mad one, bro.
That is mad, bro. Just
Yeah,
listening to it now, just what you said, I'm definitely put that on my notes to read.
good. Yeah, this is Pentagon. It's like let me like fucking what's it called? And now
Pentagon jet propulsion. I'll put down, bro. Don't worry.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bob Lazar.
but there's a documentary. Evidence suggests like mate, it's only like it's in Joe Rogan.
I need to listen what's going on with Joe Rogan with that one because he.
I watched. Listen, it's this one. I sent you a link. Just read the headline there, and you don't need to obviously read into it and that now. But fucking,
All right, say less.
It says evidence suggests UFO whistleblower Bob Lazar was telling the truth all along.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna read that stuff. Got it on my screen ready. Definitely read that, but yeah, hopefully, I think there is a GoFundMe for K-Dog though.
Yeah, yeah,
I need to find that link.
I've got I fucking LJ sent me the link in it.
Yeah, send that to me as well so I can put that on the pod. Yeah, so if everybody can donate, just help out as soon as possible, and put this into notion that, you know what I mean, what's going on still needs to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? So
everyone needs to come together.
come together. What's going on, man? There's obviously, you know what I mean, we can generalize everything of what we just said. Like, we don't know what caused people out of broad daylight to be like, yo, this, why would you do that out of a random sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, hit and run, back to his face, everything else.
When I see his face in it, yeah, it looked like that. It literally looks.
Yeah, I seen the one in Sky News. It looked when they after the reconstruction.
Went over his nose, man.
Fam, it's wild, bro. Wild. So, yeah, just hopefully obviously anybody can donate, help out, put that, you know what I mean, get people to notice it and talk about it, keep the conversation going, as I've said before in a previous episode, like keep the conversation going, what's going on, because and let's educate these people.
I think it's this one, but he did say that like
yeah, just send any of them. I'm putting them up anyway.
Yeah, research this thing because we'll put that in.
Yeah, and they'll be in the description below regardless. So you should do all of that shit, man.
It's like, as I just look at it, they've raised 42,000.
42,000, swear.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, big up them, bro.
Yeah, they had a target of 5,000, so they've smashed their target, man.
Yeah, I'm still putting that up to put it up. You know what I'm saying?
More money, like he listen.
They need more money than 5K, bruv.
Yeah, listen. He deserves a music video. He deserves a new car. He deserves
a lot, man.
He deserves a lot of happiness in life now. Like,
yeah, bro. Like we as normal people that don't stand for this type of shit need to.
It's got to be like, as obviously there's on a leaflet, there'll be like ethnicities like on a leaflet. There's got to be, I don't know, like obviously racism is still a big part of systemic. Like, it's so systemic. It's not. It's everyone. There's a lot of white people in this world who'll think that racism is just me going, I'm not racist because I didn't call you the N-word, or I'm not racist but generalization or stereotypical views can be like, or like perception discrimination, or like you can say if someone says to you, say if like a dad says, oh, I don't like them people, and then the son takes that view, and that's discrimination by association. So it's like
100.
So, mate, I've been doing a marking this week at work. I've been marking a lot of British values paperwork about, like, there's a lot of things on equality, a lot of things on racism, a lot of things on stereotypical views, bullying.
Yeah,
like, madness, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, did you see what before we end it, like, whatever, before we end that topic, like Zaha was Wilfred Zaha from Crystal Palace. He's he came out with like loads of harassment stuff, and he was saying like,
oh, that was disgusting. They found the guy as well.
No, there was bad. He apparently there's like 50 accounts he's blocked. Like, of, you know what I'm saying? So
are they stupid enough to fucking post all of that shit on?
What's weirded me out is, why are football fans doing this when most of the league, the teams that you support league-wise, have African players, Jamaican players, Asian players? Why are you harassing players just because they didn't perform well or they are not a part of your team? Big man.
Can I tell you? Because they didn't finish school with the right qualifications yet. Let me stereotype a fucking white person, innit? Because like, as much as they can say this, that, the other about a different race, you have these national front, like, type of fucking 1980s era bald-headed pricks. There's a lot in, like, so that weekend, you know, the weekend when they went down on the Saturday because it was the week after, and I'm gonna protect my statue. Shut the fuck up, you absolute fucking piece of. You're gonna need a lot of bibs in this one. You're gonna, like,
bro, don't worry about it. Run it, bro.
Yeah, I am so disgusted by it, bro. Because as someone who's like, I played football for a very long time. I work in football now. I can't. I just want to throw something. I want to start a fight with them because it's like, I want to stand up for people. Like, let's say Wilfred Zaha won the cup for for Crystal Palace. You have a dude with a white head going, like, with a fucking white ball head going, we love you, we do. Oh, you're the best player. But if he missed the FA Cup and they start doing like fucking
harassing, bro.
Sorts of harassment off the stands.
Bro, did you hear, like, Son from Tottenham?
Yeah,
obviously, yeah, he came out in an interview before, like about a year ago, to say like, oh, he has been, racially abused, and then this COVID thing happened. Obviously, man was in the army and that.
Yeah, he done his thing in South Korean army, innit?
Yeah, I think he's finished his service.
It was like 8 weeks or something, and he got like 97% or something. He got some ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, man can shoot, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a bit of, I think he would get a lot of racial slurs and racial, because, bro, I told you during COVID, bro, like beginning of COVID, whatever, like man would be on road, on a bus or whatever, going. I mean, this is when the COVID was starting to be talked about.
You been on the bus?
Yeah, when I was on the bus, and these kids in the next seats, like talking about, like, just looking at me, and while they're reading out the symptoms for COVID, fam. Like, and I'm just I'm looking. I'm not really like. I wasn't really like offended or anything, because they don't know better. These kids, these are what, like 13 to 16 years old. Like, they know nothing about the world.
This is the media again, though, fam. This is the problem.
No, bro, this whole COVID thing is literally media now. We don't know what's going on. We just have to have our own perceptions to be safe. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is.
If you get,
listen, bro, like the whole media.
If I was with you, and they started doing that, I would literally chuck some bread at them, fam, or something. Like,
man said, treat them like birds.
Yeah, man. Like, literally, you should. I'm telling you, you should start chucking bread at white people because they're being racist.
I would like to see what would be that reaction. Fuck.
Bro, no. Listen, the Karen got called out on BBC News yesterday. Yeah, this term Karen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Oh my day.
I was Karen. Bad Karens in the building, cuz.
But listen, yeah, my mum grew up in an era, obviously the 80s and 70s, and like she's got like 4 or 5 friends that are called Karen, in it, like, because it was like Gary and Karen were like the names,
popular names, yeah.
Yeah. And when you call someone, I ain't gonna generalize them, yeah, like they obviously gonna be white women and that, but the definition I read of it, it's like when a white privileged white woman who's from the middle class sector, who screams at a minority, or I'll even class them cussing out like chavs and that, like, but like they will call you, like, say if you wore a tracksuit as a white person, yeah, like, this is coming from the white perspective of when they're like
a Karen,
you will have Karens, yeah, who would like scream at you and this for doing something, like, say if you're hanging out at a shop, they're like, oh, you shouldn't be standing outside this shop, I've got kids. And you're like, well done, Karen. Like, there is a lot of like white women that do that. I obviously I don't want to condone people going, calling them Karen, but I'll give you it 3 years, it'll be a racial term, innit? I'll give you
100%, bro. 100%. We're gonna see that. Oh, yo, that might be another Karen, like, for real.
That's gonna. I was thinking that Karen is gonna turn into a word like how the M word, like, not on some scale, but that's how they, that this is how tap like white privilege, like white women think, yeah. They were like, you calling me Karen is class, like they'll class it on the same level, like this is how tap they are. They won't think about another person. They won't think about, let's say, you and where your family's come from, or someone else and where they've come from. They'll just go, you done this, so I'm classing this now as that on the level of this scale, and then they'll start coming out, and then the like women will come out and stuff, like, like the women on social media that go mad on any little thing, or any man that comes out and says on different matters about feminism, this, that, the other.
Bruv,
It's
I
a mad
don't.
world, fam. Like, there's so many
Wow.
different politically correct words. Like, coming from an era that me and you are, the age me and you are, yeah, we could probably easily trip up on some terminology because we learned it a certain way in our school, or like, do you know what I'm saying? I remember saying brainstorm once, yeah. Like, and I can't, and like, I went and said brain, you know, like a brainstorm where you like draw a circle and then you write something in the middle and then you do like the things and then you'll name words related to that, yeah. So I was at school in year 11, innit? And I was like, I'm going to do a brainstorm. And then my teacher was like, you cannot say that anymore. You got to call it a spider web or a word map or
Oh
something.
yeah, using like different terminologies to stay
You
away
can't
from the
call it
offensive one. Yeah,
because it offends Down syndrome people when they have a brainstorm, like, because that's what they call it. I was like, I didn't know that. I learn something new every day, but I got put in isolation for that. Do you get what I'm saying? And that was 10 years ago now, fam.
That's mad. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see in the next few days. Well, few years. When we come back to it and just look at it and just be like, raw, like, actually is a term of endearment now. I mean, so.
Bruv, listen, like, I wanted to say to you, is obviously, it's been, if you had a look at your episodes back since Kith and Kin episode 1, yeah, and how much, like, obviously when we were going down the studio and stuff like that, how much diversity you brought to Kith and Kin, like, because obviously I feel like you brought a lot of people together in it, in the sense of like creating this platform and everything to sort of, I don't know, like, there's different, like, think of it now and then like the systemic racism going on. And obviously we're always friends and stuff like that. But then, like you said, them people on the fucking bus generalizing about you is like, it's madness to me, bro. Because last year, like, I think of it like, I done a podcast. Remember we done the podcast with the 4 Somali guys?
Yeah.
I get the names. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
But how good was that? That never come out.
That never came out. Yeah, that never came out for them.
How good was that podcast?
Yeah, it was cool.
Because how much we would come and like.
How old were they? Around like
19, 20, 21.
Around that age group, and we're like, bro, like we come from a different sense of, we've lived life and we've experienced certain shit to where like, yo, you man.
I learned a lot about Somalia.
Oh,
like,
100%, yeah.
Like, they was talking to me and stuff like that, and that was like how good that was. Like, I was just thinking of like how good that was for me to learn.
I would have loved to put that out.
Exactly, I would have loved to put that out, innit?
I would love to put that out.
But I don't know where that went, man. I do.
Yeah. I would have loved to put that out, bro. Like, no. If one of them sent like, yo, can you put this out on my platform? I'll put that out. Mm-hmm. I'll put that as an episode. Calm.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, if you look at how much diversity that we've come across in this city in Bristol, and how much like different people and different races get on with each other, and then now when the world media is starting to bring systemic, like they always do it every year with how much they done it to Muslims, man, over the last since years, in charge, yeah. But now, like, because the West made it all right, now they got camps in China, and like, do you know what I'm saying? I believe everything comes from something that the British government or the United States government do, and then another country does it.
Remember, United States are one of the most powerful countries in the world, bro. So
not if the, innit?
No, because you know what I mean, China's to a degree is also powerful, so
they're both powerful. They're both really powerful, but I'm telling you, China, the US make money off making wars,
fam. 100%.
Like, where would they be if they didn't sell their weapons, innit? So it's like, and then where would the UK be if we didn't sell our weapons?
True. Very true.
So what's going on with you recently? How have you been?
Just work, just tired. Back at work, innit? Back at work. Working. I was on furlough for a bit. Ghost. Trying to get back. Then back at work at the office, and then just trying to get normalizing life. You know what I'm saying? So trying to normalize life because obviously this ain't normal now, innit?
When they call it a new normal, I just get a bit vexed in myself.
Because it is true though. It's true. It's new normal.
It's true, but it's just such a fucking.
But you've been ghost. You've been ghost.
I've been like basically I've been stacking bread, fam. Like the studio hit me hard. Like if people don't know, like I had to shut the studio because of various different obstacles. Well, I can't, like they like no disrespect to the island, but they like cut off like half the room's power supply because they couldn't afford the electric. Like it's not they couldn't like the pandemic set them back so much that they need a new whole electric cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's gonna cost them like 200 grand.
Yeah. So, that big place.
The investment, like that's why I've been ghosting it, because sort of like I don't know. I've been focusing on myself a little bit. Been trying to do weights and that, fam. Like,
you been gym yet?
No, I got a gym. They got a gym in front of me, fam.
Oh, you're calm, bro. I need to go back, blood. I've been doing osteopath as well, innit? So like soft tissue massages.
What's osteopath? So knees?
No, osteopath is basically like for the whole body. So soft tissue, whatever. Because I've overworked my shoulder. Because my shoulder and my hip, I've been having some pains like for years. So after Cairo, I was like, you know what? Let me go to an osteopath to see what it's like. So they were
making
like,
me out my back, fam.
Yeah, bro. Like my spine's alright, posture's getting better. It was cool, but pain wise, my shoulder, there's like load of in tissue pain with my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
The way he was inserting his thumb, digging into my like inside my armpits, inside the actual shoulder to massage it, rub down my lower back. Bruv, I was in pain, bruv. But in the end, it was actually not bad. It was pretty good. So there's loads of stuff like I'm trying to do and just trying to healthy as well, innit? Just.
Bro, I put on since the stress of the studio has been gone and I don't have to waste the $5 down the drain for rent every month. Yeah, fucking, I don't know. Like I started putting the money what I was saving into like I bought weights. I've gone for a run. I run 2 miles 2 days ago. I'm drinking these on the regular.
Yeah.
Fucking getting.
It's weird that pandemic actually made us think like this now. Weird.
Listen, like my head's a lot. Listen, I've been ghost for a reason because I can't take too much. Like I'm a person that takes people's energy, fam. So like I'm an energy type of person, innit?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of energies that I can't have around me because I get too involved. So like I take time to just focus on my. Like, I know I've been during this pandemic, I've just been watching everything what's been going on. I've seen what everyone's been doing, but like I ain't been saying nothing in it other than I've said the two comments about. I said the thing about K-Dog the other day because I wanted that to be seen. I just say stuff on social media, that needs to be seen or
you don't have to speak much. Like that. You don't have to speak much.
I don't think I've come off social media a lot though. I started like I do watch YouTube a lot, this, that, the other. But I'm saying Instagram, I don't think is good for any woman's health. From a perspective that they're seeing like as you would say, cute ones every 2 minutes in their life and comparing themselves to and I don't think Instagram's right for the guy's mental health and seeing how many women there are and the women are dressing up
it's social media in general, and I think we all know that. Well, we do, both of us, that
we know because listen, how we see MySpace, but we've seen
We've
all
seen
of
it for years.
we've seen all of that, yeah. But that was when we started. We had MSN, yeah. But now I'm getting to the point. I'm as a 26-year-old, nearly 27, fam. Like I'm starting to see the truths in like I need to be focusing on myself instead of focusing on what other people are doing and focusing on getting likes on a certain picture and that. Because if you're
I just like posting my thing and then bouncing, bro.
done, you're very into it as a hobby though, yeah. Whereas
I have fun with it because that's what social media is meant to be.
but that's what you're saying. You do it. You have fun with it. You post your things. I react to a lot of things you post because you don't. I don't know. I'm not saying a lot of shit bullshit and this, that, the other. I'm just saying like I see a meme. The memes pages have to. I started unfollowing memes pages, bro. Because right, the most like I'm not putting nothing down. I'm big ups like I'm just baiting all of these little pages where they've made fame out of a meme page and posting memes. But at the end of the day, what I see the other day, yeah, it's so I know the dudes are probably about 23, 24 who runs the page, and he's talking when set eights like he puts like a lot of shit he posts, yeah, puts a lot of people down in the sense, oh, these people can't put in the post, put in the comments underneath who people tag people who you think are like this, and it's just like some violation.
But the thing is, yeah, I think with that whole thing, yeah, it's because we're older. We're just like we can relate to it because there's bands in it. But for I guess for the new generation that we're in, especially when they're in social media now, they're experiencing social media as soon as they've been birthed. It's wild, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to kind of not teach them, but kind of just show people that
we need to educate them, fam. Our age.
Sometimes there could be used for therapy in schools.
I'm gonna say this, yeah. This might be start like some like it's a bit controversial, but I think anyone who's born from even 94 to 1980 should be in charge of the country, fam. Yeah, because Boris Johnson's born in 1964. Yeah, he grew up in the 70s, and then he made his success in his career in the 90s and 80s. They were too that time was so different to now. Yeah.
100, yeah.
And there's just a lot of I just think they don't know the social media area like our age would know the social media era. But the generation after us, I'm saying like 2000 onwards, who are like 20 now, yeah. Bro, the internet was about like how long's the internet? Like since 95, innit? And then it started getting big about 99, 2000.
Social media?
No, I'm talking the internet, fam.
Oh, the internet got popular around early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah. But
so
then
just after the 99, just after 99.
But we've got 21-year-olds now, yeah, who've never we see, me and you, yeah, we see what it was like before, even though we was only young and like really young, 5, 6, 7, yeah, we still know what it was like when your mum was getting phoned up on the telephone line, the home line.
I remember back in the day, yeah, when man only had 5 channels, fam.
I had to bang my TV to get it to work, fam.
Bro, man had to, if you were bored, you'd either go outside, play ball, or skate around, or be on a bike, or like in bed, or just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like
read a book,
do homework. You know what I'm saying? Man did this, bro. Like that's what we were doing. Now that social media and internet just got popping, but man was on. We were on, you know what I mean? MSN, AOL. I mean,
my mum and dad, yeah, it got to a point with my mum and dad, yeah. Right, you got to think. I probably wasn't the most if my mum and dad want me to do something, it would be hard for them to get me to do what they wanted, because I was so distracted with the games console that they wanted me to distract. So, say I got home, yeah, and I'm like, I'm bored, yeah, and I go downstairs and see him. But my mum's just had a hard day at work. My dad's just had a hard day at work. He done night shift and that, and I'm like 10-year-old James screaming his nut off around the house, yeah. So they gave me a PS3. They gave me a PS1, PS2, PS3. I had a Sega, fam. So they put games consoles in front of me since I was like forever.
Yeah.
So there's not.
Happened to me. Mine was mainly TV.
But this is what I'm saying. I watch TV, yeah. But I started I remember my brother had like a Sega in it, and I always was like 2 years old, and then I was like, "Give me it. I want to play this." And then I started playing it. He got the new Nintendo, and then I got a Nintendo, and then I always had that in front of me, innit? Like, and then I went outside. Obviously, I am a kid of that generation where it's just like, you either go out with your mates to cause havoc, or you stay in and play your mates on COD.
Yeah. But at the same time, that the only reason they gave you that is to keep you out of trouble from the outside. You know what I'm saying?
But it got me in trouble, fam.
Bro, I don't know about you, but consoles never put me in trouble, cuz.
Bro, I got into...
Because I never played COD like that. I never played COD like that. Mine was a PES guy, FIFA.
Yeah, no, so was I. But on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like COD 4, the original one, yeah, we would do parties, yeah, and then I'm telling you, like, you would get in a fight next day because someone said "suck your mum" on, like, or they just said, "Oh, your mum's so this," or "your mum that," and like madness down the thing. But it's your mates in school, so the next day you're getting a fight over someone violating you over something you said.
Yeah.
So it did cause a lot of shit for me.
Yeah, bro, definitely, fam, definitely. Like, us as young people, we just experienced so much shit. Like a lot of people that are 18 now will never experience.
Nah, they'll like, bro. Someone showed me Fortnite the other day. I ain't know about Fortnite yet. But
I don't know about no Fortnite, blood. I don't want to even play that shit.
No, but someone said Travis Scott got fucking 10 mil for doing a concert on Fortnite, and it was like,
yeah, he did. He did. It's wild, fam. Imagine that. A video game concert, bruv. He gets 10 mil. It's wild.
Yeah, but then Billie Eilish done it, and then they're doing it again because how many apparently like.
It's because Fortnite is like literally the most popular game out right now.
Well, quarantine put game sales up 34% from.
Did you get did you hear when 2K was like $9.99?
But I've had 2K since September, so I did not know that.
When I saw people would like say it was like $9.99 or like $2.99, I don't forgot the price, but it was like people get rattled, bro. People were like, yeah.
The people who bought 2K when it was $9.99, yeah, and they try and play my player against me,
different.
They'll be no. I played with someone who was like a 69 earlier, yeah, and he was on my team, and he went for 0 for 0 for 0 for 0 for 0 because we didn't give him the ball, man.
Was he that shit, boy?
No, it's not that he was shit, yeah, but like we were all 90s and that, and like.
You don't trust it.
I can't trust the 60. Like, say you're like I'm in the post, yeah, and I'm seeing him wide open, yeah. I'm still not passing it to my man. I'm being serious, fam. I can't trust. I can't like say if you're a noob on a game in it, and you can see that. I know it makes me sound like a fucking nerd, mate, but I'm saying quarantine really put my video game hours up, fam.
Yeah, it happened for everybody.